everybody, my name is Jenna and today I'm here doing the Christmas song book tag. This tag was created by Hayley and Foot Clan. I will leave a link to her channel and to the original video in the description box below, so definitely go and check both of those out. There are 10 questions based on 10 different Christmas songs which all relate to a book. I am super excited to get into them, so let's just get started. Question number 1.
Only one, Mr. Grinch.
Name a villainous character you couldn't help but love. Sebastian from the Mortal Instruments series. And I say this with like a really sad voice because my friend is currently reading this series and she keeps messaging me being like, why do you like Sebastian? He's a terrible, horrible human who's killed many people. And I'm like, I know, but he's also like really cute and I love him so much. It's a real problem and I'm really worried about what this says about me, the fact that I love him so much, but I do, so that's a thing. Yeah. Question number 2. Which book do you most hope to see under your Christmas tree? I really hope that I get A Wrinkle in Time, The Quintet by Madeline L'Engle because I asked for it for Christmas this year, so I'll be really disappointed if I don't get it. Question number 3.
Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer had a very shiny nose, and if you ever saw it, you would even say it glows.
Name a character that overcomes major obstacles and learns to believe in themselves. For this one, I'm going with Simon from Simon vs. the Homo Sapiens Agenda by Becky Albertelli. I just think that Simon goes through a lot of personal growth and changes in this book. I'm not going to spoil anything for anyone who hasn't read it, but yeah, he goes through a lot in this book and I feel like he overcomes a lot of obstacles and by the end of the book, he's a much better person for it and he believes in himself and he fully accepts who he is. So Simon, definitely Simon. Question number 4.
You better watch out. You better not cry, you better not pout, I am telling you why. Santa Claus is coming to town.
Which character would you think would be on top of the naughty list? And which character would you think would be on top of the nice list? For the naughty list, I am of course going with Professor Umbridge from the Harry Potter series. I think I speak for everyone in the entire world that they understand when I say that Umbridge is on the naughty list. She will always be on the naughty list. There is no way she is ever getting off of the naughty list because Umbridge is literally the worst. There is no better way to say that. She is just a terrible, awful human being who we hate very, very much. As for the nice list, I would put Ollie from Everything by Nicola Yoon on the nice list. I think that what he does for Maddie is absolutely incredible in this book and everything he does for her, he does out of love and I just think he is the sweetest little cherry pie. He is the cutest little character and I definitely think he deserves to be on the nice list. Question number 5.
Frosty the Snowman was a jolly happy soul with a corn cob top and a button nose and 2 eyes made out of coal.
Which book just melts your heart? This book, Wonder by R.J. Palacio. Everything about this book, I mean, I cried the entire time reading this book. I couldn't put it down. I read it in 3 hours and I cried the entire time and then I went and saw the movie and I cried the entire time watching that as well. So everything about this just melts my heart. It is the sweetest, most heartwarming but simultaneously heartbreaking story and I loved every second of it. Question number 6.
Feliz Navidad. Feliz Navidad.
Choose a book that takes place in a country other than your own. For this one, I'm going with Flame in the Mist by Renee Ardier. This is a book that I read this year and it does not take place in Australia. Instead, this book takes place in Japan and is really rooted in Japanese culture and I absolutely thoroughly loved it. It was kind of said that it was a Mulan retelling, but instead of being set in China, it was set in Japan. I didn't really get that much from the book, but still it's not set in Australia, so I was able to use it for this question. Although, to be honest, living in Australia, I pretty much could have picked any book ever because they all seem to take place in America, but I wanted to go with one that didn't take place in a Western culture. Question number 7.
It's the most wonderful time of the year.
Which holiday themed book do you use to spread the Christmas joy? I have none! I own and have read 0 Christmas related books. So please, in the comment section below, give me some recommendations for Christmas related books that I should read because as of right now, I have not read a single one and this depresses me because I love Christmas. So how have I never read a Christmas book? These things make no sense to me. Question number 8.
Just see those sleigh bells jingle and ring, tingle, tingle, ring, tingle, ring, 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 ring,
fictional character would you choose to spend the holidays with? Doesn't have to be a love interest. So for this one, I'm going with Newt Scamander from Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them because Newt is the cutest little cookie. I love him to bits and I would love to spend Christmas with him, mainly because I feel like I could just pick his brain about all the magical creatures, and I've always said that if I was going to be a part of the Harry Potter world and like go to Hogwarts and live as a wizard, that sort of thing, I would want to be a magizoologist. So I think that spending Christmas with him and getting to like pick his brain about all the magical creatures would just be the best thing ever. So I want to spend Christmas with Newt. But let's be real, who wouldn't want to spend Christmas with Newt Scamander? Like, it's Newt. Question number 9.
I really can't stay.
Baby, it's cold outside.
I gotta go away.
Baby, it's cold outside.
Which book that you didn't like would you sacrifice to a fire to warm yourself up? I had surprisingly a lot of answers to this question, but I managed to narrow it down to just one, and that is The Haters by Jessie Andrews. I was really not a fan of this book. I loved Me and Earl and the Dying Girl, and so I wanted to give him a second chance with this one. Shouldn't have done it, should have stayed with Me and Earl and the Dying Girl being the only book I'd ever read, because this book was not good. It just has no redeeming factors whatsoever. It just was not a good book. So I would have zero problem chucking this one to the fire. I decided to go against picking a uni book because let's be real here, like I've got a list that goes on for miles with uni books I could sacrifice to a fire, but picking a young adult book, it would have to be this one. So goodbye book. And question number 10.
Said the little lamb to the shepherd boy, do you hear what I hear?
What book do you think everyone should read? I mean, do we really need to ask anymore? Like, I'm pretty sure you guys probably know what book I would pick for a question that says something like, what book should everyone read? I mean, Akane by Lynette Noni. I've only mentioned it like a lot of times on this channel. Seriously though, if you love fantasy, if you love Harry Potter, if you love adventure, if you love books, if you love to read, pick up Akane by Lynette Noni. It is such a fantastical adventure. I cannot recommend it enough. So good. Such a quick read as well, even though it's kind of thick. But seriously, just read it, love it, enjoy it. Let me know what you think. There you go. That is the Christmas song book tag. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Let me know in the comment section below your answers to some of these questions. I would absolutely love to know. And don't forget to leave me some Christmas book recommendations down there as well. If you like this video, be sure to give it a huge thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to my channel so you don't miss a thing. Stay random. Bye.